I am so out of touch with reality. I am sat here in Bali at 5 in the morning. That's a villa. My friends are in the villa getting a massage right now. And I'm enjoying one of those moments in my life that I don't realize how good I have it. Sorry, there's like a bug on me. I'm so out of touch with reality right now, bro. To be honest with you, I'm so out of touch with reality. I'm 19 years old. I'm in Bali. I'm making more money than I've ever made. I have amazing friends around me that are making a lot of money. And we get to do cool stuff. A good example I'm going to give you is this sounds so stupid, but I had a flight for. Me and my friends were trying to book flights to go to Australia and then Tokyo after. And I booked this flight that my friend said was the right one. It ended up being the wrong one. They booked a different one. And for me to book that one was like an extra 500 bucks, which was so stupid. 600 bucks. I ended up buying it just so I wouldn't like get a different flight 10 hours after, which sounds stupid, but to be fair, it would have gotten in the way of my 75 hard. It would have made my day like super cooked. Still, it's like 600 bucks. Like the old me would have been like, yo, you're crazy. The new me is like, yo, that's so stupid, but I kind of get it. Moral of the story is I'm at a point or a mental milestone, if you will, where I know I'm about to make this massive breakthrough. I've been in Bali for 3 months, bro, and I enjoyed so much growth here. And like, I've gotten in better shape. I've gotten better eating habits, and I made a lot of friends. Something a lot of people don't talk about with business is I run two businesses, and I have pretty big teams. And naturally, people get to a point where you feel like they just want stuff from you, and they do. They're your team. They want to get paid, but it just starts to feel transactional, and it starts to feel like everybody around you is just there because of business. And being in Bali gave me opportunities to make friends with people that didn't, some people run their own businesses, some guys were just like university students, people around me that didn't benefit for having me around, and it was a super refreshing feeling. And it's actually incomprehensible. It's it's weird. It's refreshing. But I'm making this video more so because I'm at this point where I don't realize how insane life is. We're coming off of a great month. I think this month will be pretty decent, to be fair. And we're working pretty hard. And it's like I've gotten to this point where I'm starting to get a little comfortable in Bali, and I know I was, so I timed it so I could leave and make sure that didn't happen. And here we are. I'm going to Australia and I'm going to Tokyo. Life is so good right now, and I'm gonna show my kids this video one day where I'm like, yo, this was me just chilling in Bali. There's a cat meowing, but it's just so surreal how quickly things can change. It's like at the start of this year, bro, I was in, I was like, yo, I'm gonna drop out. I was in Marbella with my student friend of mine and another friend, and that student slash friend now made like 11K last month. The other friend has been having a hard time in business, but I think he's gonna do well soon. And like even with us, we were able to scale the business really far. Relationships wise, at the start of the year, I couldn't talk to girls. I came out of a relationship. I broke up with my ex in February, and it was like one of the most. It was the most. Let me not even underplay it, bro. It was more difficult than anything I've ever endured. The business stuff wasn't as bad. Breaking up with my ex was really bad. It was really difficult, and I dealt with it quite weird. But so January I moved out and I dropped out. February I broke up with my girl. March, April, May, June, so much growth, and it put me to where I am today, where every other aspect of my life is going better. Like I grew up with super low self-esteem, and I would fall into this thing where I'd talk to a girl that I didn't even really like, and I'd care for them too much because I would put my self-esteem on them, and if they didn't reply to me, I'd feel horrible and I'd stress out. And it's like now I've gotten to this point. I don't feel like it because I still feel like that insecure kid sometimes, but female attention isn't as difficult to acquire as it once was. And now that I'm getting a lot more of it out here in Bali, I've declined a couple dates or some girls that were interested. I just kind of rubbed off in a nice way, but it's like I know more so now than ever what I really want to do with my life. And I know that emotions are fleeting, so I say that, but it could very much change soon. But I'm just putting myself in the best position possible. It's like we have good mods. I'm saving the money. I'm making sure I'm taking care of my team. I'm having experiences. I'm not being a total idiot. God forbid something goes south. But I'm living my life, man. And I've come to acceptance recently because I've spoken to some millionaires, some extremely wealthy people, some really smart people. And I realize I'll always be okay. I'll always be able to make money and, you know, build businesses. Like, I'm really good at it. I'm really good at building businesses, picking the right people. And it's just a matter of experiencing this and enjoying it because we're coming off of the end of 2025 and this was one of the best years of my life. And these next few years are going to be amazing. When I meet my wife, that's going to be an amazing year. When I have kids, it's going to be an amazing years and decades, man. And it's just, I'm at the peak of my youth. I'm turning 20 in December. We've done so much this year. It's only up. We're doing everything right. We have morals, we have ethics, and I'm so excited to see where we go. It's 6 a.m. and I'm in Bali. I just sat here. The freaking sunset's coming out soon. I'm going to Australia. I'm going to Tokyo, and I feel like a little kid again. When there's that spark of excitement, and you're like, "Yo, I'm going traveling. I'm gonna go on a holiday." Yeah, I'm gonna work, but I really like what I do right now, man. I want to get really good at content. I want to get really good at displaying my life, and second-handedly inspiring people through content and letting you guys feel like you can actually do this because I'm no better than you are at anything, to be honest. I probably grew up with more limiting beliefs and flaws and insecurities than a lot of you watching. Difficult to believe, but watch a video from a year ago. I used to curse. I used to make a lot of stupid jokes. I still do. I don't curse now though, and I think I've grown quite a lot. I'm a lot happier, and I'm more so at peace. Life is good. This is just one of those mental checkpoints where I say my thoughts. I need to fix my sleep schedule. That goes without saying. But life is good, man. Life is good. Peace.